Hey everybody, sometimes there is just a game that captures the fun of board games. And I have to say that the game I'm doing today, I'm going to show you a turn or two with me, is Moon Colony Bloodbath. And it's just so playful. I mean, it is just like delightful with the theme, but this card game is one of those games that just grows, it builds. You are essentially getting that deck builder, but as a collective whole. Now, you are playing competitively in this, but there is a general play pile where you will flip over the top card, anybody, doesn't matter who, and then you will all do that thing simultaneously. That's it. Unless, of course, the card applies solely to a specific player, then that player will do it, and then you'll flip over the next card. And you've got a stack of cards. There are starting cards in here, and you add 2 random twist cards to make your game different every time, because the twists really do change things up. So this is the deck. I've shuffled it. That's what we are going to turn over. Players are going to receive 4 building cards from this massive stack of building cards, which you shuffle at the beginning of the game. And you will get 4 of those cards. You will also receive 30 population, 4 credits, 4 apples or foods, and you'll get these 4 little pies on your player board. Now, I'm Dr. Dibson. That's me. Super cool peace man, sunglasses, looking awesome and hippie. I've got my lava lamp in the corner. So you'll have these because every time you do an action, there are 4 action cards in the deck. You will cover up your action to remind you how many actions are left in that particular round. Because as you play the game, the rounds will get longer and longer and longer as we add in events, developments, robotic uprising cards, and possibly even more twist cards. The only thing left I haven't shown you is the perk cards. Every player is going to have a set of 5 perk cards that they might be able to add at a certain point to give them a bonus in one of the 5 actions listed in the center of every player's board. Keep those to the side. Now, this is where the game starts. I am just going to take a turn or two, show you how it feels, and you'll start to see how the game really builds momentum. Now, before I get started, I just want to say, players are going to try to keep their population. They are going to try to grow their population by building buildings and by gaining perks and bonuses. But there's going to be a tipping point in this game where players are going to start running out of colonists. They are going to start losing them, and then they will have to start paying buildings, essentially destroying buildings, gaining population that shows in the top right corner back to their supply, and then there will be a point where one player simply is out of population and buildings. When one player is devastated, the game ends. And that means that everybody else left in the game will count their population and they will win the game, whoever has the most remaining. That's how this game works. That's how the end game is triggered. There's one other way is to get all the way down to the final Event 13 instruction manual. End of the game, most population wins. That's if everybody still is in the game by that final Event 13. All right, let's jump into it. Again, I've shuffled these. I'm just going to flip this card over, and it says work. Starting card, work. So let me show it to you up close. Do any action. Build, farm, mine, research, restock. Easy peasy. So everybody at the same time will choose one of these to do. And right now, I'm looking at maybe buying a building. My buildings are 3, 5, 4, and 2. So I can build nearly all of them without gaining any money. But I'm thinking money is really good. Apples are always good. Gaining more cards. Research. Gain 2 cards is really good. Build is by playing a card from your hand into your supply. And restock allows you to put boxes on things. And boxes on things might be helpful if the card says so. So don't put boxes on things unless it really helps you. There's also a play bonus that you get if you play a card down. And it will give you a chance to do something. There is a activation for action names. So if you activate, let's say I built a research station. I'm not going to, but I could. When I pay $3 million to go into the supply, I put the card down. It says research. You may spend 3 apples to add a perk to the deck. I could do this when I activate research, which is not where I am. I'm in build, and they also have some color coding that helps. So that also is something. And then the last thing is lost. This says assembly line, pay 1 million less for buildings. And if you lose this card because you need the population, you will gain the loss bonus, which is you may build. I'm going to build the assembly line. So I'm going to cover up my action. Again, all players are doing this simultaneously. It says I paid 2 million to the bank, and it says pay 1 million less for buildings. So from now on, all my buildings are 1 cheaper. That's it. That's my turn. Everyone says, I'm done. I'm done. We're good to go. We flip the next card over. Start trouble. Add the next event. Anytime you have to add something, you take the card and you just place it right there at the top of the deck. It's so easy, and we all know what's next. So then we all go, wonder what's next. And we flip it over and we go, oh no, hunger. So we take a look at this one and it says, pay 1 apple per building you have. Lose people equal to the apples you didn't pay. If you paid at all, gain 2 people. You fed your people. They were hungry. So I'm going to do what it says. I just bought a building. If on my first turn I had not bought a building, I would not have to pay apples. But because I paid, I'm going to get people. So it's a little bit of a push and pull. So I pay an apple for my 1 building, and then I will gain 2 folks, put them into my population pile, and that was it. So everyone does that simultaneously. We go to the next one. Twist, animal research. It says 1 million, lose 1 million per card in your hand, and then you gain 2 cards. So I look at my hand, I've got 3, so I lose 1 million, down to nothing. I have nothing left to give for millions. And then I will gain 2 cards. I go 1, I go 2. And now I've got more cards. I've got more opportunities. Really, really cool things here. All right, new card. Moving on. Work. Do any action. Do I want to build again, or do I want to gain some money? I'm out of money. They just made me spend all my money. And so I think if I want to be able to buy another card, which I can't build right now, I have plenty of cards in my research, I think I might need to get some money. So I'm going to put my little token right here for action 2. Mine says gain 4 million. I will gain 4 million. Put that into my supply. If I farm, I get 4 apples. If I research, I get 2 cards. If I build, I play a card. And if I restock, I get 2 boxen. That's it. Everyone says I'm done. We flip it over. Twist, diversity. Fascinating. So if you have a building for research, gain 1 card. Restock, gain a box. Farm, gain food. If you don't have a mine building, minus $2. Well, I don't have any of those. So I don't have a mine building. So I'm going to put this card out here. Remember that that card is in there so I can start building towards it. And I lose 2 million of the millions I just got. So turn choices here matter. If you don't have anything, you don't do it. So if I had not done the mine or get the dollars, then I wouldn't have lost the 2 for that. And I could have maybe saved myself the loss of $2 million. Do I have a mine card? I have a research card. There's my mine card. I need to get this out, but it's $5 million. Oh, it would have been 4, but they took my 2 million away. Ugh. Oh my gosh, but I need to get that out. I need to get that out now. All right, that's done. New card. Work. Do any action. Well, I need to get the card out. So if I do mine again for my action here, I get $4 million. And then I do my play a card, which is build. I can get the mine card out before we reset the cards again and shuffle. And I'm really worried. So we did it. We all said we're done. Trouble! Add the next event. Uh-oh. Wonder what it's going to be. Oh no, it's time to flip the card. It's paperwork. Paperwork is event number 2. It says add 1 card minus 2 cards. So every player is going to be dealt 1 card and then you have to discard 2. Paperwork is just the worst. Stop daydreaming. There are forms still to be filed. Ugh. It's awful. So, all players will gain 1, discard 2. Oh, I just got a mine. Wait, this mine is a little bit cheaper. Oh, but if I do play... when I play it, I get to add a perk. No. I want the iron mine. Oh, this is when I get to add my perk here. So maybe, oh, that's such a good mine. It says, oh, this is one of those ones that say things. So here it says mine, 1 million per box here. So you're going to be gaining money when you mine. And if you put boxes here, you can put as many of those boxes. That could be really, really good. This one says I have to spend 3 to get the perk, but it also is really cheap and gives me 8 potential folks at the end of the game when I need to start discarding it. Oh, this is hard. This is really expensive right now. I may not want to play the dome because it's a nice play at the next event. It's 15 million, but it's for a bunch of people. I'm going to discard this, and I'm going to discard... Oh, this one says you don't require food for hunger. Hunger is in the deck. Hunger is bad. I'm going to get rid of Research Station. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Research Station. Oh, that was so hard. 2 cards gone. Done. Last card here. We know it's work because we're missing a work. And I'm going to buy that card. I'm going to build that card that's right here. Helium 3 mine. No, I'm going to do Fron mine. 4 million minus 1 is 3 million. And it says when I mine, I'm going to get a cube, a box, and I want to get out the one that says add boxes here. That's really, really good. So if I can mine it, I can build that card again. When I play this card, I get to add a perk. So here are my cards. I can get $2 million when this card comes up, and it will go into the collective central deck forever. So every time we go through the cards, I get this. Or I get 2 people. Or I get 1 box in. Or I get 1 card. Or I get 2 apples. I'm going to add the 1 for money right now because at the beginning of the game, you want to build buildings. Buildings cost money. And then I put this card right here. Everybody is doing this simultaneously, so it doesn't matter because then players will put all their cards on. They apply to each individual separately. And we thought it was the end of the round, but it's not because I get to have my card gain $2 million. I want $2 million, and that's that. Now let's say, for example, one of my fellow players got their card and they added it to the deck as well because they built it. They got an opportunity to put one of their perks in. Now that card is in the deck. We are now going to take these off. And we just reshuffle, reshuffle, reshuffle. Now look, this deck is bigger. We added things. It still has our basic starter cards. It has some added perk cards. It has some event cards in it. But we are going to continually add events and then developments as necessary. These just sit out here organized because player cards will tell you to add certain things. So I put this deck out there right now. I've got people, I've got apples, I've got money, I've got some buildings of 4 people and 3 people population cards. So small buildings, but still good. And now we start round 2. What's the first thing? Trouble, add the next event. Oh no, it goes right now. This is called glitch. Now, this is where all the fun happens. Add a robot. Oh boy. So we put this card here. We take this off, add this robot card to the top of the deck. Who knows what it's going to be? We reveal it right now. Holy moly. Here it is. Efficiency robot. Minus 5 people. You may spend a box. If you don't, minus 2 million. Oh no. This is a terrible robot. So everybody loses 5 people. It goes right in there. And I don't have a box to spend. So if I don't, there goes my money. I just lose my money. Oh no. Yeah, Moon Colony Bloodbath lives up to its name. We flip over the next card. Event 2, paperwork. Add a card, lose 2 cards. This is getting rough. Oh, 0 million to build. This is the hydroponics. It's a farm for +1 people, so when you do farm down here, and also each time you lose another building, plus $1 million. This could be something. I might want to keep this. It's 4 million or 4 people in it. I don't know. This is rough. So if I keep, and then this one gives me boxes. Each time I add a card to the progress deck, when I do this, I'm going to get rid of trading posts for 1. And then I'm left with these, and again, I'm losing cards, because if you gain 1 and you lose 2, this is awful. Oh, but if I play this, I get a box. These are the worst. These are awful, and I can't afford to buy Helium 3 mine. Okay, well, I'm going to get rid of that one and keep these 2. May have been a mistake, who knows? We never know what's going to happen here. on the moon colony. Twist. Oh, well, I've been losing so many cards, so, oh no, so much money. Lose 1 million per card in my hand. There's 2 million. And now I add 2 cards to my hand. New thing. Oh, Dr. Banerjee gets to have their perk of 2 apples. New one. Hunger. Pay an apple per building you have. So here's 2 more apples for hunger. If I paid it all, gain 2 more folks. That's going to be really great in fighting against the robots. New one, diversity. If I have a building for research, restock, farm, I gain things. If I don't have a mine building, which I do, I would lose 2, but I don't. So I fought against that so I could have the mine. I knew it was coming, but I couldn't get any of those other cards out there, like this cool farm card for 0. That would have gained me 2 food. Oh, but look at this. Look at this. None of the action cards have come up. That's how this game plays. There are 4 of these 6 cards that are action cards, but none of the action cards came up, so we couldn't do any preparation. We flip it over, add the next event. Here it is. Oh my gosh. It is called Leak. Oh, come on. Come on. Lose 4 people because of some gas leak? Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do the next card. Do any action. Now we get to do the action. So do I buy the farm right away? Because I have that. I have no money if I want to buy one of the other cards. This reactor is really, really good. I just got this card. Look at this. Pay 3 million less for buildings cost 6 million or more. That's a great discount on top of pay 1 million less for my cards. That's a really, really good one. But then I got another greenhouse. I got a double on greenhouses. So your buildings with 1 or more cubes on them don't require food for hunger. Hunger is going to be a forever card. I might want to invest in greenhouses, but I also feel like I'm going to get hydroponics out. It's 0. And when I do farm, I get +1 person. Each time I lose another building, I gain 1 million, and it costs me no money. There's 1. And then I go to the next one. Oh, surprise, surprise, it's work. Let's get some cash. Let's get some money. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can maybe build again. New one. Work. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was our second one. Here's our third one. What can I do? If I farm or if I mine, I can get some. Oh, when I mined, I got a cube. Got to remember mining is cubes. And I take the cube and I put it out here. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter until I want to pay for a cube, which I can. If I farm, I get a person. So let's do farm as my third. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I also get a person. And now we go, hey, $2 million, because that's me. I'm Dr. Dibson. And lastly, we know it's work. We come down here, and now I'm going to build one of those cool buildings. Let's build the reactor. The reactor is 6. -1 is 5. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still have 2 million left. And now when I pay those 6 buildings, or 6 million buildings, I can do it. But plus it has a lost action. Okay. That was the end of 2 full rounds. Again, we take this and we shuffle, 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 and keep going until, again, there's that tipping point where the game starts going south and you start losing even more people, because you can tell with those robots, it's really devastating. And you're going to start wanting to, or having to, forced to. There's no choice to. It's whenever you don't have enough people. You have to essentially discard your buildings, gaining the population in the corner and any lost bonuses on that card until one player has no more population. They've got essentially no more buildings too. So that's going to be it. Whoever has the most population after one player goes out is going to win. And normally I'm not really big on player elimination, but this game is so wild. It's so fun. You're playing all the time. There is never any downtime. Players are all acting. When the card flips over, you do your thing, and then you just are really excited for the next card. I mean, honestly, I was just going to play 1 round in this game, but whenever I got the deck ready to go to play the second round, I got so excited I just wanted to keep playing. This does have a solitaire or solo variant, so you can actually play by yourself. I think it's fantastic. So, this is so exciting. It's so fun. It's absolutely replayable. You've got enough twist cards in here that change the game just enough from the start. You've got tons of robot cards in here that are different. You've got a massive deck of cards here that change what you're essentially building and how you are structuring your colony on the moon. And then, of course, the event cards are going to be the same, but I have a sneaking suspicion that they are going to release different event decks because this game is going to be so popular. I would not put it past them to have one of those little baby expansion packs or a little build-on pack that gives you new events to then kind of give you a different feel or a different experience with Moon Colony Bloodbath with all the same base components and pieces. This is super fun. This is so much fun. I can't tell you how much fun this is. And again, I wanted to just keep playing it with you. So I can't wait to get this back out on my table. I will say, this is my last comment to you. Buy sleeves. There are 200 cards in this game, and you must sleeve this game. This game is going to get wear and tear. This game is going to be shuffled. You've got to shuffle the cards, most of the cards, except for the decks you don't. And you will be going through them. You will be playing them. It's going to be a fast game. It's going to be a game that's going to be played a lot. People want to play this. I want to play it again. I want to play it all the time. So get your card sleeves and get them early. The reason this doesn't have sleeves yet is because I just got it. My husband ordered it, and then there was some confusion, and we had to reorder it, and we finally got it. We were so excited. This was our second purchase of a game after the BGG at Sea Cruise. We only like 2 games enough to buy them. This was one of them. This is a buyer. This is a keeper. This is so fun, and kind of a fantastically fun title, too. So, loving, loving, loving Moon Colony Bloodbath. Just so fun. Okay, well, that's going to be it. I hope you really appreciated the run-through, like the turn or two, because I think it makes you feel like what the game is going to give you as a game if you invest in it. And if you had fun, if it gives you a thrill like it does me, you're going to love this game. All right, folks, I'll see you later. Bye.